And so far, he's not a bad player. He's a good player. But what is happening to him right now will eventually happen to Lamine Yamal if care is not taken. Bradley is just average in both. He is good, but average in both. Christensen is good with the ball. Arao no good with the ball. If you should look at that, you will know that we cannot start playing from the back. If not because Arao is injured, there is no way Curbasi and Pedri will play right now.
Microphone check. 1, 2. Welcome back to another episode of Finals. How's your week?
As an stuff, I don't even understand my week, honestly. I think, and then the fact that we're on international break is so boring. It's so boring. I don't like international breaks. It
Yeah.
just feels like I don't know what to do with myself for the next 14 days. Yeah, it has been boring for me.
Okay. Before we go to Mubarak, shout out to all Barcelona fans.
Oh my god. With all your
Bringing them back to reality.
you know.
But I didn't watch the match. But then I saw Flick saying the goal was a goal. But then I spoke to Fred. Fred is not here today. And he's like, yeah, if you watch it very well, he stole. He said two. I'm like, dude, let's be real here, man. Let's be real.
Honestly,
he said he stole.
I was so happy to your point. It was two.
But anyway,
Let me explain this.
Yeah. And you talk about your week. You tell us how your week was.
Yeah, the boot of the defender and that of Lewandowski, it was like this. Now, what they showed us was black boots, like black boots. The defender was also putting on black boots.
Yeah, the same shade of black.
Yes. So the toe that they showed us, we don't know if it is for Lewandowski or if it is for the defender. And the camera angle, they only showed the camera angle from the defender side.
No, it was not a goal. It was not a goal. You are not good. You are not good. Yamal is not there. You are not good. So, get out. That was your week. Answer.
My week. We lost our third game of the season.
Imagine.
So,
you lost just 2 games in La Liga now, have you?
2 games in La Liga, 1 against you. So, third game of the season. And I stand that no, I am not. Because I feel this project is just 3 months.
Yeah.
So, and we are still at the top of the league. So why should I be sad? I'm not sad. The only thing is just this international.
I should ask a question based on what you just said.
So this international.
Oh, it's probably the same question I want to ask.
Yes, I'm not just quoting.
We are still at the early stages of La Liga. You guys are doing well. Let's be frank. Let's put all banter aside. You guys are doing well. But do you think there might be a problem with the structure of your team as the season goes ahead, especially when they start to understand Flick's style of play and his system?
Wait, before you answer that, answer this too. Did you think you'll be at this stage? Did you think you'll be where you are right now when you started this project or when you started this project? Does it exceed your expectation?
No.
Okay.
No. I'll answer your question and ask your question together. The coach I wanted was Nagelsmann. Like I said,
really?
Yes, Nagelsmann first, followed by Flick, then followed by Gavi. But if we cannot get Nagelsmann, we should go for Hansi Flick. Now I want Hansi Flick and Nagelsmann because I understand that the kind of players that we have is going to fit their system. They will definitely play 4-2-3-1, and our players they can do that. But what I wasn't expecting with this our highline. Flick system when he was at Bayern and when he was at Germany, he did not play this island.
Yeah, actually.
So it was just normal game. So he tweaked his system in such a way that they rely more on island and building up from the back.
Is it a function of the strength of your players or what?
That is where, yeah, that is where I'm going to. I feel it is because of the players that we have. That is why we are playing
No, your
island.
players are still young, they can run. Wait, I want to make a point. Sorry. Curbasi, we have been talking about how Curbasi is a very fantastic ball playing defender. Honestly, I think
Mhm.
he has a very big future. However, defensively, as fantastic as he is, if he's too close to the pole, there is a chance that he might be bullied at some stage because of, especially when you play against physical defenders. But if you are relatively far away from your goalkeeper, you always have time to recover. And then
Me,
only a few strikers can run faster. He's still young, so he can cover more distance. So I think
me,
it's
me,
it's one
me,
of the
me.
factors.
I don't think that is a factor. I think the main factor is our midfield.
Okay.
If we are playing any system like normal flick system, he played Thiago and Goretzka in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Thiago and Goretzka in the middle. So with Thiago and Goretzka, Thiago will play as DLP.
DLP.
Thiago will play as
Goretzka
DLP.
will be as six.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. Goretzka will play sometimes as 6 and sometimes as 8. Now they have Alfonso Davis that is solid defensively. I have all these
And
guys.
offensively.
Kimmich is also
Teammates.
solid. If you should look at the players I have currently, Balde is just average in both. He is good but average in both. Now
Balde.
our
Balde.
starters, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
our starters, Araujo and Christensen. Christensen is good with the ball. Araujo is not good with the ball.
Mm.
So if you should look at that, you will know that we cannot start playing from the back. If not because Araujo is injured, there is no way Curbasi and Iligo will be playing right now. It's going to be Araujo.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
are you expecting us to start playing from the back with Araujo? No. I think that was what brought about that island. So it was considered, oh, if they are going to make a mistake, it should be far
So
from
you
the
far
post.
away from there. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So you far
Yeah,
from the
it should be
pole.
far. It should be far from the post. Me, I don't understand why he tweaked his system, but that's number one. Number two,
But I think
if you
that
should
point,
look
I
at
think that point is valid. That point is
number
valid.
two, if you should look at our midfielders, most of them are injury prone. Like
Mm.
almost all our midfielders are injury prone. Frankie De Jong, Pedri, Gavi is just coming back from ACL,
A long time injury.
long-term injury. So, and we had just only Bernal and Casado. Bernal is 21 or 7. Bernal is 17
Inexperienced.
or 21. Canado, so both of them, their first pro season. Now, if he's playing his normal system, those boys, they will have to cover a lot of distance.
Yes.
So,
Which
if
I
they
think
should
they are
get,
capable of. I think they are capable of covering those distance.
see, they are capable of covering long distance. But it is not their first pro season. And you know, majority of the midfielders are injured. You have to be precautious.
Yeah.
So if you have to be precautious, so you need to do something just to save them. That's number two. Now, for someone asked a question like, do I think this is sustainable or
Yeah.
end of the season?
Yeah.
Yes. Over the next couple of, I honestly,
Me personally, I feel we have a big problem in my team. I've been saying it for a while. We have a big problem. Not just only one, big, like plenty problem. It is not just one. See, we are winning games, and I've always been saying this. You cannot win any competition like with just 11 players. I will just
okay.
start from I will start from the obvious one. Who is the stop for Lamine Yamal? We don't have.
Mm.
Rafinha now.
Who is
Rafinha can still come back.
Rafinha is playing from the okay, fine. Let's assume Rafinha will play there. Who is going to play the
Who
left wing?
play left?
Torres.
we are talking about players right now. So
You guys signed him for 50 something million now.
so we don't have.
Pep wanted him. I mean, Pep even bought himself.
Yeah, we don't have.
Yeah,
Who
you
is
have
the
Ansu
sub?
Fati. You have Ansu Fati.
Wait, injury prone. He's injured right now for 4 weeks again.
Oh,
Really?
Jesus.
Yes. Now
Does
our
does
centre forward Lewandowski. Who is the sub for Lewandowski? We don't have. Our
Lewandowski, you
left
saw
wing,
he sent this guy out to Betis. What is his name?
Roku, Victor Roku,
Yeah, yeah.
season loan. So we don't have. Left, even though I felt I playing left, sub, we don't have.
You don't have a left back there. Or right back, sorry.
Right back, we have Hector Fort. He's just coming, so we cannot expect anything from him. He has been playing for like 2 seasons now, but just Copa the way. Right back, we don't have any sub for Conley. Baldi, we don't have any sub for Baldi.
Frankie de
Our
Jong,
two
you
state,
don't have any sub for Frankie de Jong.
no, Frank is not even a starter right now. It is Pedri, Casado, and Daniomo or Fermin. Now, if any of those two, if let's say if Pedri is injured, Frankie can still play. If those two are injured, Pedri can still play. Do we have anybody to replace Casado? No. Casado is the only person in our midfield that can tackle, that can intercept. Without Casado in our midfield, I'm telling you, we are nothing. So you see that we have a big problem.
Actually,
Like it's
Barcelona,
not just
and
see
I think it's going to be very terrible if you guys start to drop
if
points.
if anybody should get injured out of our X line, it's gone. We are supporting law. You don't go. It's
yeah.
gone.
Honestly, you have a point. You have points
And
that that's very difficult for it's very difficult for Barcelona fans to accept because apart from your very very strong first 11, you don't have major replacement. Just like sorry, I'm going just like Arsenal, you don't have any big major replacement for any key player in your team
I
at the
was
moment.
going to mention Arsenal. I was going there. Like the only
Oh,
difference
I know we
between
don't have. I know
the only,
we have similar problems. No replacement for Bukayo Saka. No trustable replacement for Odegaard. Even though I know that we have a replacement for Odegaard. No replacement for Thomas Partey, especially what Thomas Partey offers to the team. Nobody.
that,
We don't have,
that's
see.
your
Forget
call.
about us.
That's your call. So me right now, I'm just enjoying the moment.
Yep.
Like
It's
I'm
not
only
bad.
enjoying the moment. So
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
tomorrow, if anybody is injured, so I'm not expecting anything this season. For us to
It's not bad.
compete, we need to sell 6, 7 players.
6, 7.
Yes, for us to compete. Number one,
Name them.
sell Frankie de Jong.
Tell Lewandowski.
Nah, I don't even think you
Number
do. I don't think you want to sell Lewandowski. He should leave. He will leave now. I don't think.
Lewandowski will be there next season. It is part of his contract. So
Yeah.
I don't. So if that one is gone, now sell illegal. Let illegal go. Illegal is old already. Let him go. See, I love what he's doing right now. Let illegal go. Sell Ansu Fati Ferran Torres. That is 4 already.
Ansu Fati. The year to what is it called? The year to
Messi.
Messi.
See, Ansu Fati is not a bad player. Like he's a good player. But what is happening to him right now will eventually happen to Lamine Yamal if care is not taken.
See, this is a conversation that I really want us to even talk about. The rate at which, and this is how I'm going to look at it. Players that are even experienced players that have been playing football for years, they are beginning to have ACLs like never before. Carvajal,
Everybody.
Icardi,
You
Militao.
know, but those players are
Those
old now. Those players are old.
no,
Militao is not
young
old.
players are getting. Icardi is not old now.
Militao is
It's
not
just like
Oh no, no. Icardi.
he's
How
not
old is
old.
Icardi? He's
Icardi is
over
around
30
30.
now.
Icardi is around
Okay,
30, 31.
how old is Militao?
Militao is 25.
No,
How old is Pedri?
Militao is Brazilian. Yes.
What are you
What
saying?
about
Okay,
Bremer?
Pedri.
Bremer is injured.
Eh,
ACL.
I don't. I think.
Those guys are
Yeah,
playing too
I
young.
agree. I agree with you that they need to be careful. But I think um, Barcelona, they are putting that into consideration, and they are
We
really
are not.
money. I think no.
We are
I
not.
think no. Don't use. I don't. Why do you say that?
God bless you. See, I am not expecting Yamal to play as much as he has played currently. We had let me start with Ansu Fati. We face this similar thing with Ansu Fati, and that is why the guy is getting injured every match. Pedri, Pedri plays 76 games consecutively,
It's too
and
much
now
now.
that boy is injury prone already.
It's too
Like
much.
any
The guy
little
needs
thing, he gets injured.
one full season without regular play.
Uh
Look at
One full
Gavi
season,
now. See,
1 year.
Telling you.
that is why they are trying it with Gavi.
Honestly.
The last 6 games, Gavi, I think the last 6 games, all he played was 20 minutes. He only played the 20 minutes one. Others were just 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes. And that is because our midfield is strong already. Like we have Pedri, Omo, Fermin.
Mm.
Assuming it's just like assuming it's like our right in other positions, they would have rushed him.
Mm. I
So,
want
so that, that is what is
when you
happening right now.
finish. When you
Lamine
finish, I want
Yamal.
to. Mm.
See, if care is not taken, Lamine Yamal will play all the games. 90 minutes. He's injured for 3 weeks right now. Like he's injured. There's
Really,
possibility.
That's
3 weeks.
isn't the now 3 weeks. So the very they
There's,
don't start.
there's possibility he might not play the next 15 game. Me, I see no reason why Lamine Yamal will be playing 90 minutes when we are
So
winning
much is
so okay.
17.
No,
I
let
don't
me
care
let
how
me
good
let me
he
let
is.
me ask this. Let me structure it. Should there be just like education? You can't enter university at a certain age. Should there be age restrictions for professional football, especially at club
No,
level?
Let me answer it this way. D- yes and no. Yes and no. No,
What does that
no,
mean?
because yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. No, because there are these players are very, very good and they can play at high level at a very, very young age.
Okay.
So you should not deprive them of the opportunity to blow out. It's
Hmm.
not fair. But yes, in the sense that yes, you should not just expose them to that level of physicality and intensity for a very long period of time. The way some of these players, some of these teams are doing it, and I don't think it's fair. Now, now, don't I understand that you say okay, you have teams like Arsenal that would not bring in players with the quality of Nwaneri to the limelight very, very quickly. As much as I want that guy to play, I think they are following the right process by introducing him into the team gradually. Gradually. You remember Pep, and I think that's what Pep did with Phil Foden. Like, he introduced him into the system, even though people were clamoring for his set of skill. He introduced him gradually. But for Barcelona, because of their financial constraints, I think what they do to me is an abuse on those players. And people are not seeing. Yeah, I know that they are telling us about the skill.
Astro, you,
Yeah.
you have transcended my
No, I have
question.
not.
I don't go to Barcelona. I'm not talking about a specific club. From your
And give
point
you an
of view,
instance.
as a
Mhm.
sports unprofessional sport analyst,
From
I
yes.
need you to answer. Do you think
no,
Yes
no,
and
no,
no.
no, no, no. Wait, BG, he has answered your question. Me, I want.
so you say yes and no?
What I'm
Wait,
saying,
wait. No,
I'm
no.
making a
He
point
has said yes
about
and no. Wait, I want to give you an example.
Mm.
Uh, no, like there shouldn't be age restriction.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
do you know Victor Wembanyama?
yeah,
Yes.
Victor Wembanyama, basketballer in NBA.
yeah,
And first professional season was last year. That was last season.
yeah,
I think after 7 games, there was time cap
yeah.
on the amount of minutes. He
Exactly. That's
played just
where I was going to go.
he played just only 25 minutes.
And they do that a
Like
lot in basketball.
he played just only 25 minutes, majority of the games. Only
Yes.
25 minutes. So if they should introduce something like that in
Yeah.
football, like it's going to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Now
not possible.
No, it
it's not
is.
possible.
No, but they do
It's
that
not.
for injured players. They say
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
60 minutes or last 30 minutes. following on Mubarak's, I think he should be introduced for young players. They cannot
Do
play
you
this
know?
number of minutes.
Do you know
Ab-
why? Do you know why it is not possible? No, no,
Why?
it is not possible. Barcelona, we've always used our La Masia, but because of our injury crisis,
No, no, not
we
always.
can't.
You don't always use them. You only just started to
Wait,
use them.
Wait now, mostly, we don't sign players now. We started signing players under Bartomeu. It was
Yeah,
Bartomeu that
yeah.
introduced us to this Bartomeu, but we don't overuse them because we have many talents. But due to our wages crisis, we started
mm,
now using. Now this now it is happening in Italy exactly. If you go
Yeah.
to teams like Juventus,
mm-hmm,
like most teams in Italy, they barely use their feeder team. Like not always, just once
yeah,
in a while.
Before. Yeah.
But look at Juventus right now. You this,
Fabianski, all those boys.
you that you say Barcelona we are abusing, we are not abusing. How old is you this? How many games has he played this season? Lenny Euro that
No,
Manchester
people
United
are
signed.
they are people
They,
they are learning from Barcelona. Everything they are doing, they are learning from Barca.
they are not learning anything from us people. They are not learning. Garnacho is just 19 and is in his third season right now. Like
yeah.
third season, professional season.
I
Now,
honestly think because those players can't. I mean, people will say those players you can't even. Okay, maybe in the US, I don't know about the UK. You can't drink, you can't drive, you can't do certain things, you can't go to club. It's too much responsibility to put on them to play that amount of. First of all, to yes, to earn that amount of
Psychologically too much.
psychologically to earn that amount of money, to play that number of minutes, the number of minutes that they are putting on them, the responsibility, and some time in the US before you get into professional football when you're in college. Before, I think 2 years ago was when they allowed it. You could not sign with brands. What's it called? New. They because
From certain
mm,
brands, not all brands.
from all brands, you could not make
Oh,
above.
really?
Yeah, you could not make above a certain amount. And if you are doing that, people like even Saka is in this boat. The way Arsenal and England used him, have used him. I
Too
don't.
much.
And
They've
then
overused it.
before that, Pedri. That season we're praising him. Engine.
You know,
It tells on the body, and it just shows less
you
care.
know,
Like,
let me sorry for cutting you. All of these players, we understand that they are really good. Technically, they are sound,
mhm,
they're brilliant. But they are still at certain ages when their body has not even developed enough for certain
exactly.
level of success.
Hmm.
Yes, the media will talk about their skill, how beautiful, how amazing they are technically. They can do all those things, and that's still because of their age. But
do
when
you
you
know that?
overuse them, they become older so quickly in terms of
Do you know
their
that
body.
Florian Wirtz, he
Mm,
went got ACL twice consecutively.
yeah,
Wow.
Like immediately came back from ACL, like he
Went
got
back
another
again.
ACL.
yeah.
Yes.
Double
Now,
ACL.
no, the same thing happened to Militao now.
Militao
In,
too.
in fact,
Yeah.
in fact, this Militao one is funny. Before it was his right knee. Now it is his
Ah,
left knee.
oh my
So
God.
both legs are condemned. Other players
You
is
know
always
how
okay.
painful, wait, sorry, you know how painful those injuries are? That ACL.
Now from one to left. So and he's also a
Oh
centre
God.
back.
Yeah.
Centre back, they rely on their physicality most times.
Mm-hmm.
See, you don't have to be technically sound. Just make sure you are physical. You have the perfect position. But now, with his legs gone, I don't know how he's going to survive.
I
Mm.
don't
See,
think he can be at that level again.
for Florian Wirtz, it was easy because as an attacker, most time, unless you are centre forward, you don't need the strength.
Mm.
See, you can create space for yourself. You don't need the strength to do anything. But for defenders and centre forward, you need the strength. But all along, see, it's not just about team, UEFA, FIFA, they are also part of this. The number of games, the number of
Too
games
much.
those players are
I
playing
just
is too much.
they are using those players like they are using them like fools. They are using them to just bring money in. And I think I think that's where the problem is. They don't show them any level of respect. And I think it's not fair. I know you don't want me to
When
say it, but
No, no,
that's
no,
the
no.
fact.
I'm
Barcelona,
not saying. I'm not. No, say it now. It's not fair, really, and I don't even think it's making football enjoyable because l- growing up, how we used to watch football before you say is when they are 20, 23, 24. That's when they are getting to their. Oh
Peak.
yes.
They are already peaking at 19.
Now it's so dangerous because what we expect from Lamine Yamal is what we were expecting from 24, 25-year old, 20, 28 year old
The pressure
players
they are handling.
about
The pressure.
10 years ago.
how old
But
is how old is Kylian?
Mbappe,
20, 25. So, yeah, 25.
Kylian, Kylian is 25. Like he should still be developing. This should be his peak season.
exactly.
You should still be
10
developing.
years ago,
30.
Kylian will be developing. He will just be entering maturity like, okay, yes. But now,
Yes, it's a
everybody
top
is
player.
asking,
But
is Bukayo Saka world class? Chill, man. Chill. Chill.
Seriously.
Chill.
You're right. You're right.
I understand him
Oh,
because
God. Mm.
if you tell people like that what they are saying is wrong, they will use Delima Ronaldo as
Messi
an
and
example.
Ronaldo.
No, not even Messi. They will use Delima Ronaldo. Delima Ronaldo
But
won the Ballon. Yes,
yeah, no, but
and
we know what happened. But we know what
We know
happened.
what
We
happened to
know
him
the
now. He
injury.
also
We know
peaked too early now.
exactly.
exactly. But people will don't understand. Like there is no way you will explain to them. Like the Ansu Fati is below 23. Like he's
Exactly.
under 23,
Oh, my God.
And
and he's
Oh,
that
my
working.
is
God. Oh,
and
oh my God.
that's why I guess Ronaldo's career is so beautiful. Because even
So, yeah.
at Man U, we knew, oh yeah, this boy is still developing. This guy. But it was at Madrid that we saw, okay, yes.
Yes,
Fly,
develop.
fly.
It's yeah.
Go, dude. Go. But and even at that time, all those Ferguson, you take raw players, take them, and you're not expecting them to start. But again, it was both of them that changed the merit or the metric at which we measure football right now. So, um, because
I
whether you look at it, what those guys were doing at a young age too,
this is another angle
especially
that I think we
Messi.
should look.
No. See,
This is another angle we should look at. All of
there is a
those.
difference. You ask someone to play.
Okay, true,
There's a
sure.
difference. Oh. See, during that time, what we're looking at was potential.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
was potential. We were not expecting them to do
Mm-hmm.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, what we are expecting from them is different. Garnacho scored a beautiful goal against Leicester. He could not celebrate.
He could not celebrate because he said he thought that people don't like him anymore. Imagine that for really.
19. So
He's
see,
19.
yes,
That's
the
not fair.
expectation is different.
It's
The
not fair.
expectation. See,
It's not
during
fair on
during
the
Messi and
brain of those
Ronaldo,
boys. It's too much.
what we tell them is they are still young, they
Let me
are still
tell.
inexperienced.
Okay, yeah. When you finish. What? Okay.
But now there is nothing like young, inexperienced. Though.
No,
You are not
no.
performing.
Thank
And I
you.
think
Elinero,
Two things. Two things. Number one,
Eli,
Messi and Ronaldo, when they started to play football, they were one of a kind. Wait, I'm making a point. They were one of a kind in the sense that they were playing in a generation where there were so many amazing footballers. So the first 4 years the first 4, 5 years of their, even 5 years of their career, we still had high level footballers that were still playing, that we were still looking at, even though we were saying, oh, these guys are great, these guys are great. Right now, we don't have any star boy. We don't have anything we don't have anybody that is at
no.
that level.
I think you are still being clouded by
Messi,
the
Ronaldo.
expectation. No, by the expectation from these young players
That's
or
even
from
what I
these
want to.
players.
What I even want to. That brings me to my next second point. My second point is number one, the expectation is too much on their psychology. It is too much. Even from fans, we are beginning to now I expect so much from them that are all realistic. And what you guys just said right now about Ganacho is just crazy. And then another thing is from a financial standpoint, they peak too early as well. Now,
when you say peak, what do you mean?
so somebody like Lamine Yamal, his salary right now is about 20 something or 30 something thousand. Yeah.
Yeah.
When they renew that contract, he's going to move from like 20 something or 30 something thousand per week. And I don't know. I'm just saying my own. You might move to like 100 or something.
7,500.
75K. Bro, at
And
17.
he's still in secondary school.
Yeah. So per week, when he gets to 22, how much is he going to be earning? So to get to a particular point at their career, that even though they are star boys, they will not be able to move to clubs because clubs will not be able to afford them.
No, why do they have to move to club? It's not important.
Yeah,
know
it's
it
not
is
important.
now.
Why? No, it's not important.
You are not saying it from the angle of clubs themselves. Now, no club, no reasonable club, no matter how good you are.
Why would a club want to
Wait,
buy
let me
Yamal from Barca?
no, you don't even get. Let me finish that point. No reasonable club right now, especially with the economy of the world, even sport economics right now. No reasonable club would want to keep a player that will be costing them 500K, 350K per week. It does not make sense. If they are selling shirts, though, if they are selling stuff,
Exactly.
If your output is what
I think you have a point there. You have a point, valid point there. But I still don't understand.
Yeah.
I think that guy. I think it's too expensive.
Yeah. But bringing it back to, I guess we'll all agree that the expectation, the expectation is too much. For me, I think there should be a time cap, even if you
So,
say.
I'm finding it difficult to understand the expectation you guys are talking about.
Okay, for we mentioned Garnacho, right? They should be able to make mistakes.
I hope you know this expectation.
Even Bukayo Saka should be able to make mistakes for 3 games, and there'll be no pressure.
This expectation we are talking about, it is because everybody, we are in this phase of Messi and Ronaldo, their numbers. Forget the way those players are playing. If a player should score 20 goals in a season with 10 assists, it is normal. Like that is the peak for a player. That is the peak. But thanks to Messi and Ronaldo, we now see it as strong. See that expectation. It's not like it is just Messi. If you should remove Messi and Ronaldo from this conversation, their numbers. What most players are doing right now is what they should be doing. After that time.
And that's where their expectation is coming from, right? But people fail to also recognize that the people Messi and Ronaldo were playing with, they were phenomenal players. Ronaldo was playing with stars. Messi was playing with arguably the best midfield that we have ever seen.
That's cool.
Now you understand. Like it is just because of that Messi and Ronaldo. Like that Alan currently has 11 goals in Premiership.
And it's really thinking. No. Okay, I thought you said Mbappe. Sorry, Mbappe's season.
Elialan 12 goals in, let's say, in 11 games right now. And because he did not score for like 2-3 games, like people are saying all sorts of things.
He's overrated. Nonsense.
No, 12 goals is not even normal. Igwe himself did not score. He did not score 12 goals in 12 matches. How many? Okay, 9. It is not normal. What Haaland is doing is not normal. But he doesn't score for 3.
Yeah.
Mbappe has 6 goals in like 10 games in La Liga.
That's not bad now.
For first season, for
a team like Real Madrid.
Wait, see, you guys, I'm like, people will tell you there is two penalty, and I'm like, penalty is part of the game.
I
The
actually don't
penalty is
understand.
even hard to
I
score.
don't know why
Like,
people. Yeah, no.
why is finding difficult to understand that Messi and Ronaldo, we cannot continue to use their number to judge
Anyway,
that.
at least
Like this,
we have agreed.
performing at this normal level. They are just performing at this normal level. Or,
Mm-hmm.
with time, hopefully, all people will adjust. Like people need to realize that no, all players cannot be like Messi and Ronaldo, and
Imagine
this effort is why players are pushing themselves, even when they are injured. Like you see players, they still want to play. They are pushing themselves harder.
this brings me.
Yes,
I
yes,
think I should
yes.
ask this question. I should ask this question. Maybe it will help us wrap this topic up. It brings me to players like Lukman, Ademola Lukman. Look at his career trajectory, especially the time he came out as a footballer. The things that happened to him, the penalty he lost, the way fans turned against him, how he
Wow.
left England, how he eventually left England, and then he's the player he used to be. I am telling you this. I don't have any facts to back it up, but I'm telling you this. You have even said it. You have given me a particular experiment or what's for reference. Most of the players that are coming out now, if they go through what Lukman went through, their careers will turn upside down.
Yes.
Mm, I don't necessarily agree
Mentally,
with that.
no.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
The
You
way
know
these
what happened to
players are,
Lukman?
the
No, I
way these
don't
players are,
necessarily. Yeah, because
the way these players are right now, any little
They're
thing,
fragile.
no, no,
what
yeah,
does that mean?
no.
Psychologically,
Mhm. I don't.
psychologically,
Why I said I don't necessarily agree with that. Yes, I understand he went through what he went through and he came out and now he's paying for it. He's reaping the reward and he's putting his head down and playing the football.
Mm-hmm.
What I think um why I don't necessarily agree is because there are so many other players that these players don't have it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, it might not be penalty. It might, for example, take Ganabry or Ganabry, for example, when Tony Pulis literally told him, "See, I don't think you can make it as a player."
Yes, I remember.
So, and that's why. So, yes, a lot of players. I think it just depends on. You can't say many players will go through what he went through and not
You
come
know
out.
why I said what I just said right now? There is a particular Real Madrid player, 19-year-old boy, that got injured recently. And
Yeah,
he
but
came
yeah,
in
that's
and
the
it's
line.
different. That's
He,
different. That's different.
what's different about
He
it?
had
You
bacterial
fight
infection. No, bacterial infection in his ACL, on top ACL. Ah,
about you
no,
can
no, no,
fight
no.
it.
It
He's
should.
19.
No, no, no,
He's
no, no.
19. You can, I
And
don't know. I might be wrong, but
no,
you can fight it.
and why I'm saying different paths,
That
different.
the generation of footballers that I
Hmm,
watched, even if they cannot walk again, they will not tell you they cannot do it.
like who?
Okay. For example, you think
that
Ibrahimovic
was a game. That was a game where we really got injured. And Manchester
injured.
United, yeah, they've completed all their subs.
Ben White
So
literally played a season with injury.
You get what now? Now that you are getting the point. I'm
No,
trying to tell
I'm
you
not.
that
Yeah, I don't want to. Why? I think what I'm trying. I don't want it to just diminish what they go through to make it
no,
seem
no, I'm
as
not
if they are not.
diminishing it.
so so
I'm not.
you
You are
you
not
know
getting the point, Bolaji. I'm not diminishing
you know
what
I
they are
said
going
you know
through.
I said you know
What
I
they are
said
going through is crazy.
currently these players are just pushing themselves harder
Yeah,
because
this they are working
because
on. They are living
Yes,
football.
I
They are
know.
breathing football. They are eating football. They don't know anything apart from football. I
I
no.
know.
Actually,
I
I
know.
do not
I'm
agree with
saying
your
I'm
point
saying
at all.
the
Yeah.
difference between they are living football, they are
Sorry,
living all their
Mubarak.
life is all sorry Mubarak, but all their life is football. But the difference
Mm.
between them now and them in the past is, and I said it before in previous episodes, that these players are brands. They are no longer just footballers. The things that other players in the past that they will slap them and say, set up to drink up the top. They can't. These boys are fragile.
Exactly. That's why we need to go back to the beginning. Where are these guys starting from? They started. They're already in the limelight now. Under 21, under 17 cup is a big thing in these clubs, and you are following them. So, unlike when Henry started, he started playing football on the streets.
What you just said, what you just said about this under 21.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want to ask this question.
Yeah.
Bellingham is under 21.
Yeah.
Can he play for England under 21?
He is, according to age group. But if I'm under 21, and for example, if I go to a competition under 21, I see Bellingham, I will probably report that this dude should not be playing. He shouldn't be here.
Like who else is on that level?
Yamal, no, like we know the dream.
They are not playing. I'm not playing football.
Those England, they have so many under 21 in their team.
Yeah.
If they are going for any under 21 competition, how do you expect other countries to compete? Someone like Noni Madueke, as bad as say he is right now, you want to see Noni Madueke in under 21.
He's still there now.
He's Jones.
Otis Jones. So those players, they started early.
Even this thing that England field when they played, when was it? Their championship, they won it by all those them Smith Rowe, Curtis Jones, and you're looking like these players are playing in professional leagues. Of course, you should win. And which is now even, I think, is supporting my point that these players, they started way early, which Mubarak wanted to touch on.
They started early, so anytime they get injured,
what do you think the solution can be, Mubarak?
For
what is going on right now in football?
Number one, FIFA need to reduce the number of teams they are playing.
True.
This UEFA Nations League. I think it was 2 seasons ago, 2022. Is it 2022 or 2021? They started this international break every 2 weeks. I said something. I said initially when I saw international break every 2 weeks, I said I don't have issue with that. Because even if they don't go on that international break, they will still play for their clubs. But the difference is, if they are playing for their clubs, like England, after January, they always have 2 to 3 weeks resting period.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's not possible because they have to play those games the week, every 2 weeks. And traveling from your country or where you are playing to your country, to all the countries you are going to, it is not easy. Like mental stress alone, training every day, reduce the number of games they are playing. Even Champions League increase the number of games they are playing from 6 to 8. From 6 to 8. Okay. Now, after reducing that, all these under 21 players, they should be time limits, like time restriction. I don't think anybody below 21 should be playing more than 45 minutes in the game. Why is Lamine Yamal playing 90 minutes in 6 games consecutive?
Back to back.
See, he went to Euros. Since last season, he has been playing 90 minutes. He went to Euros. The only game they did not play was only against Georgia. He played the remaining 6 games, 90 minutes. He came to Barcelona again, 90 minutes. Why?
Yeah. In my own opinion, I think one solution I think people should, maybe we should not look at it from a global point of view, look at it from a club level. I think they should adopt styles like what Pep did with Putin, what Arteta is trying to do with
I don't think you can categorically say that's what they are trying to do. It's not.
No. I checked his stats this afternoon.
Astro,
especially
before you go. No, Astro. Before you continue what you want to say, do you know Pep was able to do all those things because he had good players. But if you are saying,
maybe you should not sacrifice maybe you should
If
not
you are saying
sacrifice. So you
Barcelona
should
should do
not
something like
sacrifice
that.
the health. Maybe you should not sacrifice the health and the futures of these players for results. Sha. In my opinion, maybe you should
I
not
understand.
sacrifice their health
See, I
because of
understand what you
your
are
own
saying.
personal success.
No, it is not because of my own personal success. When I
So
said
you're a manager. You are not.
any player, any wait. When I said any player, guys, don't say it. When I say any player below the age of 21,
Mm-hmm.
they don't even play more than 45 minutes. Like I see no reason. If we can get player like Lamine Yamal from our federal state, we have
Mm-hmm.
Tony Fernandez, we have Paul Victor. Paul
Mm.
Victor is not given chance to play currently. If not because Bernal got injured. Initially, I thought our coach was going to use Bernal and Casado together.
By
But it's time.
2027, Bellingham will just be 24.
Wait,
Yes,
let
now.
him.
Wow.
Now, this season, he used just only Bernal. And after 3 games, the guy got ACL. If he
Come
had
on.
been playing them 45 minutes, I know ACL can come anytime. Someone like Lamine Yamal, play them. See, you can decide to feed on your feeder team. Give them minutes. Just make sure you rotate them, you balance this thing. But if you are saying they should do it like you're holding, see, they had Silva that time. They had Silva, Fernandinho in the midfield. In fact, they had Gundogan, they have Ryan Sterling on the right, and
See,
Lewis like, see, they had
the
players.
age.
Wait to in a team like Manchester United currently. Let me use Manchester United. Do you think they will have a striker right now that will give them automatically 20 goals? Let me just say 20 goals. Wait, if they have a striker that will give them 20, and that person is under 20, are you going to tell them not to use the word? You tell them
How do you even know that an under 20 player can give you 20 goals? You must have used him for a very long time now.
there is a boy in Manchester United Academy that is playing in Premier League right now. He had, yes, I think 36 goals in 22 games.
Well, that one, the guy from Arsenal, that the boy from Arsenal, Chido be Martin.
I think so, 36 games in 22 goals in 22 games. Now let's assume they just decided to play that boy, and in 5 games he was able to get them 3 goals. Are you going to
Ah,
tell them, okay?
he's
Are you going to tell them,
16.
I have not seen, you are still not getting what
I
I'm
know
saying? No,
if they should do that kind of thing to a player like that, then human rights people should come and protest for those. Honestly.
we started playing Lamine Yamal for 90 minutes at the age of 16. So what are you
Now,
saying?
one final thing I want to say on that Lamine Yamal matter is this. If they continue to use Lamine Yamal the way they are using him, because I played football university days for UI for everything. I knew what was going on in my ankle when I was still forcing myself to play because I want to start. Now imagine a 17-year-old boy playing like that because he loves football. He would always say it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. If you keep playing that guy for the next 3 years, you will make him useless at age 25.
Yeah, Messi played consecutively.
Oh, you are using
Yeah.
Messi as a statistics, as a
No
yardstick.
now, no
Congratulations,
now,
play well.
the same thing
Use
now. See,
Messi.
no now, the
Messi is
same
not
thing now.
on Messi, Ronaldo. You can't compare those guys. They
No,
are
I am not
not.
talking about that right now. I'm talking
You
about
just
just the
did.
way.
No. I mean, you cannot compare their fitness, their everything. There are not many players that can tell you that they have the kind of careers those guys have in terms of consistency.